All
All
right.
right, what we're doing today is we're going to go through each campsite that we see and let you know what makes a good campsite for us. Now, you might be a little different, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and we're going to start probably with number 80.
Yeah, and this is not specific to this campgrounds.
Yeah.
It's just like what we look for,
Yep.
and so we'll take 80, right? You can tell it's 80 because that post back there where you
Says
plug in your electric says 80. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Yeah, 80.
There we go. All right, so we so far like this because it's shaded. It has a good little distance, like you won't be bothered by them because where we get out will be right here. We like the bench,
Which is brand new for this particular
brand new.
spot.
Um, one thing we don't like is the walkthroughs. We don't like those types.
Yeah, we don't like, for whatever reason, maybe Deborah can explain, cutouts
We
that
don't
go
like
to the next
yeah,
campground where it's like a path.
yeah, we don't like any paths because we kind of like it to be cut off. Something that we don't like is if you
Oh,
look,
you can play a game.
if you look at this,
Spin the bottle.
it will not stay and over
The fire.
the fire
See, now Deborah and I, we use these all the time.
every
Yeah.
time we camp. So number 80.
So we wouldn't like this
Yeah.
because of this. This right here is a deal breaker alone.
Yeah.
But how you like everything else about it?
Well, I mean, I liked how shade and all that, and I like how this is the gravel. I don't like how this is stooped down, and because we go back and forth to the campfire so frequently that I'm very clumsy. I could see myself walking down and tripping, and then I'll fall into the fire.
Because you're messing yourself up. We need first aid with
Yes.
Deborah.
All
right, so let's check out
80
some.
would be out.
Yeah, 80's out. And like one of the sites I kind of recommend, I think the one that you favor the most, take notes.
Yeah.
Because when you book them, you can say, oh, there's our favorite site is open, number 79. And
Yeah.
you can book it. You'll remember what 79 is like. Because when you look at their pictures, it's not.
It's not a
right.
good representation of what the site actually looks like.
Right. So,
but what we do every time that we come to camp, whenever we do our camping, we'll do a walkthrough, and we'll look at each site just to see. Oh, there's little furry friends. And then we'll take a look, and we'll make a note. Andre has a note on his phone of what sites that we do like so far.
all right. So, what do you think about this site? This is 82.
So,
And-
I don't like. Only because,
So quick.
yes,
all right.
and I'll tell you why.
All right.
Everyone that comes this way, they're going to see everything you're doing.
So you have no privacy. But
Yeah.
you do have like your own yard. I mean, you got the border. There's no path like you don't like.
Actually, you're right. There's no path.
There's no path.
Let me walk this way. But I like the yard. I do like
It's this one has a very nice
it
yard.
does. And it's not sloping. It's not down.
It's actually not that bad,
Actually, I
babes.
do like it.
I have to tell her what she likes all the time, don't I, babe?
I actually do like this. It has the perfect grass to little area ratio. It looks somewhat flat.
See, and you really can't see what's going on over here, so
Yeah,
you can see a little bit, but you got to remember the van is here,
it's going to be here.
right? So it's blocking this
Yeah.
view right there.
Yeah, you'll not see
We
it
don't know what's
right
going on
here.
over there.
And then,
Yes. All right, so we was kind of interrupted by our neighbor. He was actually talking
Yeah.
about recording sites.
Yeah.
But okay, so I can't remember where we was, but this is site 82.
Yeah.
We actually was liking the cutout,
the cutout.
right? And we was talking about, I think you can kind of see the neighbor, but the vehicle will be right here. So you wouldn't see him because this is the campsite,
Yeah,
right?
right here.
Right, so the van will be there. You can't see him, and you could, you got a nice little yard here, and yeah, it's kind of a little privacy.
Yeah.
Checking out the fire pit.
whenever we were checking out the fire pit, there's
Yes.
ant holes.
We noticed all of these ant holes.
Yeah.
And these are just the ones you see. And there could be ant holes all through here. So I have a feeling it's really infested with ants in this area. So that
right
alone is a no-go.
Here,
There. I mean, this one right here, that might be a snake hole. I don't know. It's a little big. But yeah, so you have your setup going,
right here.
and the ants will
Walk your hot dog
yeah,
down
you
the
go
road.
to the bathroom, and next thing you know, you got an army of ants all over your setup. So
You'll see all your little food walking down.
so we don't like that one, but you could we liked everything but the ants for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So if you can put on your list like Site 82, like everything but ants. So if the place is ever booked and that site's open, you can say, well,
We'll deal with it.
yeah, we'll get some ant repellent or something.
Yeah. So, no to this one.
Yeah, just looks, sometimes you just gotta look at it and you be like, eh. How about this one now? This one right here, it's got a water fountain. This one is 116.
Yeah, so anytime there is a water spigot and a water fountain, or even if it's just a water spigot, I think we would want to be near it. But not only because of, and it works. Like but I also like this setup.
Because of? By the way, people, we noticed that these are not used a lot. So it's not like there's going to be a line of people trying to do stuff.
So, yes, I know I said I don't like walkthroughs, but that's not really a walkthrough right here. I like it also because whenever anyone is walking up through this way, we're so far back and these bushes are hiding us. And the same goes for here. Whenever you're coming up this road, it's going to be so far back, you're not going to know that we're here until you're already halfway through. So I like that about this. I like the fire pit because it is level.
Yeah. Oh, wow. There's a nice little log in there.
That's that wood that didn't probably work for us either. So, can you see it?
Yeah. It's not spinning like twirling. You can put it wherever you want and it's going to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is not bad. What about that, babes?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Now, their vehicle will be right there.
Yeah, their vehicle will be there and it'll be opposite, so it won't really be facing us.
So this is not bad. We kind of star these things.
Yeah.
Right, so this will be like how many stars?
I would probably rate this one because it has almost everything except this.
So now we just don't like that.
Maybe a 3.5. Because I feel like it's very important we have our privacy.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that before, so.
But for the most part, especially if they have a big fifth wheel, no one's going to be on this side. Yeah, they'll all be on the other side.
If they have a big fifth wheel or something, that's different. But if they have a van like how we have, then...
I don't know. It still kind of blocks a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you don't think they'll be over here on this side
Not on that side.
Okay, so then we can move it up to a 4.5.
Okay. So path. And then here's your neighbors. What about the neighbors across the way? You almost can't avoid those.
Yeah, you almost can't, except like where we're at right now. In our current spot we're in, we don't have to really deal with anyone across from us or anything because of the way the site is set up.
Yeah, we kind of like the way
and it's our second time being at that site.
Yeah, we're going to be at that site all the
Every
time.
time. Preferably none of these up and down through here, only because the bathroom is right there.
And if you just look at it, look at the visibility. I could stand here, and how many campsites can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just by you doing that alone, there's no privacy in this little strip right here.
Yeah, you'll have no privacy. And we're all about privacy.
Yeah, we like that little...
the peaceful privacy.
How the bushes the trees would come out.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Yeah. All right, so like he was saying, there's like 7 of them here that we have no interest in.
Yeah, there's no
privacy.
It's not even no shade. So if you wanted any shade, you're not going to get it. You got to bring an umbrella. Maybe you got an awning like him over here. You know, yeah. I think you want. I like half shade. I like sun shade. I don't necessarily like all shade.
Yeah, I don't like all shade, but I don't like a whole lot of sun. I don't want to be engulfed in trees because that's where the ticks and all the bugs are. But I don't want to be near the bathrooms. You're always going to hear
right here. Yeah.
in and out of the bathrooms.
And
Their facilities are so clean.
Yeah, here they are. And there's also could be creepers in your bathroom.
Yeah, he had an experience with the creepers. So, a couple experiences.
Yeah, there's creepers. So, creepers be right next to your bath site, your campsite.
So, on this, there's a camp host. She's been here every time that we've been here so far. She's very nice.
Yeah, she was the one walking down the street as we was approaching.
Yeah, with her dog. So,
all right,
So we need to show them, though, whenever we get to it, what the difference is between a regular spot and a handicap spot. We do want to show you that there is a difference.
Okay, so let's get to one.
Oh, okay. All right, so now we're going to show you what one of the handicap spots look like. It has a wider... Huh?
You whispering?
Oh. So it has a wider area, and that's so then they can come out onto their wheelchair and be able to move around. One of the great things that we noticed about a handicap spot is because they're in a wheelchair.
Or you may be in a wheelchair.
You may be. You may be. Everything is elevated. And then it also has that option.
That handle. Because you noticed before we was just kicking them all with our feet. And this one you could actually handle. It sits very high.
Yeah.
And
it makes it very convenient and accessible.
And the whole grounds is wheelchair accessible. You ain't going to be in the dirt. Now, and then you can also tell, and they have it on the sites as well, but you can see the handicap logo. Now, anybody could book these sites, but I don't want to book them because I want to leave it for the handicap person.
For the handicap, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of leave, if I realize it's handicap, I'll take a pass.
So if you happen to go to an RV park or a campground, and if you see those, hopefully you'll be able to do the same. So this was, look at this beautiful.
Yeah, check out the Airstream.
Look at that beautiful Airstream coming up to
He's
us.
going to be like, oh, I'm recording.
I know. Very, 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 very.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
And this right here as well, keeping it on the handicap thing. As you can see, they also got a water fountain right there. But this is a path, and this path leads to the park playground. Now, that playground will stop us from booking anything around it. I mean, so basically all the sites around this whole loop is just... We'll probably take a pass. Just because of that playground that sits in the center over there.
Yeah, and it's like an open field over there.
And like you can see the bikers, and they're pretty cool, but you see the path. So this path, the kids is flying out of here on bikes. If this park is very busy, this path is getting lots of activity.
A lot of traffic, yeah.
So this will kind of definitely, I gotta suggest, unless you have kids and you want them to be close to it, I think it's it's probably great because you can keep your eye on the kids. But if you don't, and you don't want the kid noise, you probably want to stay away from this area.
It's better to go as far back to one of your favorite spots than up close.
Yeah. Now it's kind of cool to go to the park.
Yeah, we've walked through.
Yeah, let's cut through. We'll make a video. I mean, this is a nice walking path.
It is. Yeah.
And everyone else thinks so too.
Yeah.
So you can see the bike trail lines. I mean, it's lots of activity, and you just got to be ready for it.
And it is really nice if like, see, there's people walking right now.
Right.
if you look around you, you'll see, look how pretty that is.
Right.
It's very tranquil.
Yes, it is.
And it's just so nice. But one time, Andre and I came through the walking.
It's very dark in this one. This one at night is very dark.
And you get these black flying bugs.
All kinds
that
of bugs.
come towards you. So.
But you can see here is the equipment that they got. And I guess every park will have different kinds of equipment. But this adult swings, kids swings, jungle gym, slides, soft mulch. I think that might be rubber mulch. I'm not even sure. But looks like that's new, right? They had those.
Yeah, I don't remember those.
They redid it a little bit.
Yeah. So.
And this loop is actually cutting to the other side of the loop.
Yeah. And then there's the bathroom.
Right. So you can see the activity that this particular path will have.
Tons.
Yeah, if you're not going to the park, you go into the bathroom, you know. So like the people here staying in the corner, and and this site, no, there's not a site here. But here, they didn't get a lot of activity.
I mean, unless you like that, and that's okay.
There's some people like that.
Our preference is peaceful.
As peaceful as we can kind of get it.
Yeah. Because we are bugged by the bugs. So, but yeah.
Okay, so we're walking on the other side of the loop, and just to take notice, so just kind of look at all the sights with your eyes. I'm going to kind of zoom in so you could see all of it is 4, 5, and the van, and basically what I'm getting at, there's just no privacy. If you can see all of these sites, it's just no privacy. Some of them got nice, beautiful trees, so you do have your 50-50 shade, sun area.
But there's no privacy. There's no bushes coming out to the road,
right?
Which we prefer. So yeah, like where that white van is parked right now, that was where we have been parked there before.
Yeah, I mean that right there is 5 spots away, and look how he's just right in the middle.
Yeah,
he's 5 spots away, and we can see everything about him.
You have no relief from the sun whatsoever. It was rough.
And what we experience is, you see that camper way back there is right there. There's a road.
Yeah.
And everyone on that loop back there has to come around that corner.
Yep.
So everyone's coming around that corner, passing your campsite. And let me tell you something. These people's got these fifth wheels. They got the pickup trucks, the F-250s, the F-350s, 3500s, and they loud. Yeah, you know, and so you don't, I won't say get sleep. It's just busy. It's almost like you're boondocking in a busy intersection.
So I wouldn't, I'm glad we'll never stay at that one again. It's not even on the list.
Oh, babe, he's got the leaks at the same spot.
Oh, see? Yeah.
So yeah, we love vans. So I like his van.
Yeah. So here's another handicap site. The first one we showed you was just electric. This one is all accommodations. That means it has the water, the drain for your black tank, and the electric. So.
Oh, that's just a valve. Okay, yeah, so there's your black and gray, your waste. Your waste.
And your electric. And then here is the grill. I couldn't take the fire pit.
And there's a rabbit right there.
There is a rabbit.
Right there.
All right, so now we're about to show you our site. You can't see it though, but we're headed that way.
And it's one of the reasons why we like this site. So you can see there's a site right here, sites here, left and right. We're on the left, but
we're on the
notice
left.
how you can't tell, right?
and we love this site. So as you're walking, you still at this point don't know that someone is here. So as we walk up forward, and at night you will not know someone's in here. It's
just
so
pitch
dark.
black, yeah.
Yeah.
And there we are.
So
No.
we're far away, back in the back. We're way back there. We have a flat grill that we like. It's enough space right here. It has some trees, like half and half. Like we do have shade, but then we also have a little bit of sun.
And we bring our own shade.
Yeah, we have our own shade. But yeah, so this is why we like this one so much, because it's in the back.
And you can see I'll stand like in the front of our vehicle and just kind of show you to the right.
Yep.
It's across the way. There's somebody right there, but they're not there today.
Yeah.
And the other one is that way. And then I'll show you to the left. Right? So you can't see.
Nothing.
Now, this one does have paths that we don't like.
But look how far back it goes. Like it's okay.
Yeah. And then there's a path that way. So if they was there, we was here last time and there was a trailer here,
Yeah.
right?
Couldn't camping.
Oh, it was tent camping. Yeah, so they had a vehicle parked and it was on the other side. So yeah, you couldn't tell. And as you can see, our grill pit is level.
But we love this
You can see how, damn, that thing gonna turn right on.
Yeah.
Did someone mess with it?
Not that I know of.
Did you do those little chops?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't remember that either, babe. Anyway. All right. I don't know if we left smoke. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
You can see how thing is level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it spins around really easy, and you know it stays wherever you place it. And then here's the site. You know, we don't see any ant farms or whatever. Tree straight up for some shade here, and that's it. So that's how this is the kind of sites that's like just more of the privacy type layouts. Maybe 50-50.
As far as
At least 50-50 shade if you can get that. Level pit because we use it all the time.
And far enough back from the road.
Yeah, far enough back. You can't even see who's coming. And for the most part, the ground is level. We got a couple of leveling blocks.
Yeah.
It was slightly tilting forward, but no problem. Level it up, and we're good to go.
Yeah. And so there you have it. Now you'll be able to, once you get out there, you'll be able to find the ones you like, but let us know of the ones that you've seen that we showed. Let us know which one you think is best. But until next time,
Yeah.
bye.
Don't forget to take notes.
Oh yeah, take notes. Make sure you take notes of your sites.
All right.